You're getting ready to hear it all right here.
Getting the compute up off my network and then manually
Whoever's like you
transferring
now.
the data to the store server. Why would Hunter Biden have 3 computers that were all broken? He's not like a computer salesman. Rich, I guess. That he's rich.
Was it a mechanical hard drive or solid state hard drive?
All these products have solid state drives.
They're solid state drives. Did you see anything illegal, potentially illegal? Or what you thought to be illegal, which is why you contacted somebody about this?
I thought that if people knew what I knew, then my life would be in danger.
Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. The Biden campaign just got raped. The full banana, no astral glide. This is going to be bigger than the Wiki Leaks. Giuliani has it all. He's got the hard drive. There's more. And right now, we just listened to an interview of Democrat spies going to the computer repair shop where they found these laptops, where they accessed these hard drives in Delaware. And there's no telling how many people have copies of this now, including the FBI. The FBI has the laptops, just like the Seth Rich laptop. And this guy, John Paul Isaac, the computer technician that just basically doomed the Biden campaign single-handedly, his life is in danger. This guy's going to have a heart attack. This guy is going to go out like Seth Rich, and everybody knows it. All of his food's going to be poisoned. The death towers in his neighborhood are going to be microwaved. Extra fluoride in the tap water. This guy is going to get the full banana. But right now, the contents of Hunter Biden's hard drive have been transferred to Rudy Giuliani. Rudy Giuliani earned his paycheck this campaign season. Getting this information, getting these hard drives, these files, these emails, you've already seen what it's done, ladies and gentlemen. Never seen before censorship. Actually, we've seen plenty of censorship, but here at all levels, the New York Post, everybody, all major publications, no free speech in America, shut down by fake book, shut down by Twister. How's everybody doing out there? This is big breaking news. People don't yet realize what has happened, but let us tell you what has happened. Sometime, early this year, April, they say, somebody drops off 3 laptops into the Mac store. This guy, the tech, John Paul Isaac, opens one up, copies the contents of the hard drive to the store's server, looks through it, because he's nabbed pedophiles before. And he hit the jackpot. He hit the fucking jackpot, ladies and gentlemen. You've seen the crack pipe. There's more. These pictures come from a hooker. There's crack. There's hookers. Who wants crackheads in the White House? Raise your hands, ladies and gentlemen. But this is just the beginning. This is going to trickle on all the way until the elections. We know that they have this massive trove of information, ladies and gentlemen. Just like the Anthony Weiner laptop. What is it with these people and their laptops? And what we're hearing from John Isaac is that the FBI tried to cover it all up. Thankfully, he had some connections. Thankfully, this content made it to Rudy Giuliani's office. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, Rudy Giuliani earned his paycheck. I mean, he also exposed Fauci. I think he's trying to make up for 9/11. I don't know. But all of a sudden, Giuliani overall just kind of went to neutral. He's exposed Fauci. He's exposing Biden. It's unbelievable. But have no doubt, ladies and gentlemen, all of this is part of the script. Vice President Biden is a straw man candidate. He was never meant to win this election. He's not nearly as far ahead as Hillary was at this time during the race. She was guaranteed 95% chance of winning. Biden only has a 91% chance. Ladies and gentlemen, something sinister is happening in America, to say the least. Not sure what the video guy is doing. But, we've been talking about the plague. We've been talking about the Hillary virus. Everybody's coughing like Hillary now. You don't see Hillary anymore. Because if you did, you'd ask, is she okay? Does she have COVID? Has she been tested? Oh, they don't want you asking those questions, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no. They want you focused on creepy Biden. And there's nothing like bad publicity. Biden doesn't hide from the little girls. He gets right up on them. He wants you talking about that. Because most of the base for the Democrats, they're pedophiles. Ladies and gentlemen.
Good news is, for me, I'm here. The bad news for you is, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. And I want to see these beautiful young ladies. I want to see them dancing when they're 4 years older, too.
Oh, creepy Biden. But they're advertising to their base. They're like, vote for Biden, and it's more pedophilia in the schools. It's more pedophilia on the television. Pedophilia will become accepted under creepy Biden. But this might very well be the Hillary virus. Did you know that? Did you know that, ladies and gentlemen? We had the vaping illness just before the COVID. Same symptoms, same CT scans, same illness. It's been around for a while. How long, we don't know. But that's besides the point. Right now, that is besides the point. Here is the big...
Customer came in with three products, three liquid damage MacBook Pros. Disable some hardware inside of it that was liquid damage and corroded that was causing it not to boot. So that required it being disassembled, turning it on, getting it to boot up off my network, and then manually transferring the data to the store server. Why would Hunter Biden have three computers that were all broken? He's not like a computer salesman. Rich, I guess. Maybe he's rich.
Was it a mechanical hard drive or solid state hard drive?
All these products have solid state drives.
They're solid state drives. Did you see anything illegal, potentially illegal? Or what you thought to be illegal, which is why you contacted somebody about this?
I thought that if people knew what I knew, then my life would be in danger.
If people knew what he knew, his life would be in danger. This interview, one of many that was conducted, tells the entire story. It tells us that they have it all. Giuliani now has it all. He's got like an Anthony Weiner laptop. Thanks to this techie in Delaware at the Mac store, John Paul Isaacs. Now, he sounds like he's concerned for his life. But, this guy has so many copies of this out there that it doesn't really matter anymore. But they definitely want to know what John Isaacs knows. And we're going to find out. It's all going to come out. This started yesterday. All of a sudden we start hearing out of the blue, New York Post, banned, censored. What's going on? We started seeing pictures of Hunter Biden with the crack pipe. We started seeing the emails with Burisma. It's just like, it's like a nuclear explosion went off yesterday. And we're just starting to piece it all together. But what we can tell from these interviews is that they've got a whole lot more. So much more. You have to wonder what will come out. Now, the FBI did come in to investigate and tried to cover up the crimes once again. We're learning about that as well. It wasn't the FBI that initiated this. It was Rudy Giuliani. He's got a copy of the hard drive. He's got all of the dirty laundry. And there must be tons. Because if there's pictures like this, Imagine what else is out there, ladies and gentlemen. Like and share. Let's get an audience out there. We're getting reports that through the YouTube app, our channel looks blank. So the channel is still there. The content is still there. But through the app on your phone, it looks like it's disappeared. But many of our pages have disappeared. And, we keep having to, reboot new channels with basically 0 people. And going from 0 to 100,000 takes a while. We could use your support. Like and share. Everybody knows our content. Everybody knows our show. Big shout out to everybody in the audience. We see we're broadcasting live on the ScrewTube right now. What's up to Jessica Cruz, Frank, Banshimania, huh? HefTV, what's going on over there? What's going on over there at HefTV? Beyond Awake, how you doing, Spirit Child? Many more. The Greek, all the regulars. I saw you're in the audience. Many more. But this is the big breaking news. We could play this entire interview, but it looks like he got shook down by all sorts of different people trying to find out everything that he knows. They're probing hard. They're panicking. They're going to try and downplay this. They're going to try and bury it with the censorship. That's what they do. They got busted yesterday censoring the New York Post, probably the, longest running publication from New York City. That tells you something. They're trying to shut everything down. And that's a problem, ladies and gentlemen. And so hopefully we can finally break up these big tech companies and turn them into public squares with no freedom, with no free speech. We are not citizens in our country. And without free speech, we cannot have free and fair elections. They want to talk about Russian interference. What about fake book interference? What about ScrewTube interference? What about Twitter interference? What about interference from all of these major media companies that keep pushing fake news stories out there? Ladies and gentlemen, how long before this stream ends? Is anybody still out there? Did they cut the feed? We're waiting for it. The censorship is beyond imagination. It's like living in Stasi Germany. And you've got narcs, you've got rats everywhere. And now they make it so easy with the apps, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to be able to rat you out with their Homeland Security apps. You're not wearing a mask. You might be, you might be an American waving the flag. They're coming to get you, ladies and gentlemen. Patriots are now the target. And it's like we're all in the movie Enemy of the State. And they're doing what they can to eliminate inconvenient witnesses like Seth Rich. I mean, chances are high right now that this guy is going to get
Customer came in with 3 products, three liquid damage MacBook Pros.
And we're going to find out more about what this laptop has, but we've seen some of it already. It's very exciting. We already know that, creepy Biden is a sellout as well as a pedophile, but the mainstream news won't cover it. The FBI won't investigate it. So it has this appearance like it's legit, nothing is going on. But they're all in it together like a bunch of Charlie Manson groupies. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, big breaking news. It seems like Hunter Biden dropped off a laptop at a Delaware Mac store. And they were able to copy the contents of the hard drive and get those contents to Rudy Giuliani. It's like another Anthony Weiner. We're just starting to learn about it with some of the emails, with some of the pictures. But imagine how many pictures and how many emails are on a laptop. But right now they're going to be driving in the point that these people sold out, the Bidens sold out. They were doing all sorts of, crooked things like Hillary and many others. And so it's exactly what, it looks like. It's exactly what people have been talking about for the past couple years with, everything. Fusion GPS, all of it's a scam. The works. It's everything that you heard on Sean Hannity, Tucker Carlson for the last, couple years. It's exactly what it looks like. And they have the proof, but yet the media, the mainstream media, they won't cover it. The socialist media platform, they won't let you talk about it. And so this is what happens when you have foreign agents in charge of your communications. They're talking about HUGH and how they might be spying on our networks and, vacuuming up our information. Well, that's exactly what, Facebook and Google and all of these other companies do, and they use it against you. And so, these companies are pretty much foreign agents. They represent, communist China and the like. And this is their virus. The Democrats as well as the Chinese. We know that for a fact. This pandemic was unleashed to unseat President Trump like, an episode of Game of Thrones. See how you like the virus. Enjoy. So that's what's going on right now. These people are so crooked, so evil, these Democrats. Not only should they be disqualified from participating in elections because they're cheaters, liars, stealers, and killers, but these people should probably be deported or executed for molesting children, for treason, for murder, for, attempting to overthrow the U.S. government. Think how many citizens were basically in on it with the Russian thing. Everybody knew the Russian thing was bullshit, but you had American citizens who have pledged their allegiance to communism basically, repeat all the lies on the television when they knew better. They're just as treacherous as the people on TV. They're just as treacherous as Nancy Pelosi. All of these Democrats, all of these libtards, all of these people that have pledged their allegiance to communism and to the devil should be exported out of our country. What do you guys think about that? Are they cutting the stream? Huh? I bet they're cutting the stream. You guys let me know, how's the stream right now? Can you still hear us? Bombshell information. Yeah, we got a lot of people from Australia out there, Sherry. A lot of people from Australia in the audience. You guys are still live. Nice to see you, Frank, the Greek, Matthew, Ian. How's it going? Just between us? Hey, baby. But they got the laptop. This is going to be bigger than the Wiki Leaks. This is like the October surprise. And it's almost like too good to be true. I mean, we could spend some time talking about Vice President Biden, the straw man candidate, scripted to lose. But they're going to give us a good show anyways. And here it's like a repeat of 2016, the Wiki Leaks, the Podesta emails, the Wiener laptop, right? We're going to get all of that. We got the crack pipe. We got the emails. We got the censorship. Let's exploit this, no matter what it is, and make the best of it. We can see that these tech companies are, communist companies. And we can tell that, the people that are running for office for the Democratic Party, I mean, they're pure evil people. You've never met a con man that you didn't like. I mean, obviously, these people on TV have a nice appearance, but, they're not making this country a better place. They're not making our society a better place. Look at people today. We went from the happy days to, nonstop riots, crackheads in the White House, potentially with the Bidens. Is this who we are as a country now? Ladies and gentlemen? So much to say about everything. We've talked about a lot during these broadcasts, and most of the videos are still out there somewhere. They're spread out because of the censorship, because the pages get taken down. But we're starting a new BitChute channel. You guys should check that out. That should be in the video description or in the chat, or in the comments, or you should know where it is by now. But be sure to go over to the BitChute, like and share from over there, leave a comment, help get that channel kind of up and running. That could be interesting in the future. But we're also rebooting fake book channels, and we got all sorts of new channels, in the works. You should check out, for the time being, STFN World News over there. Got some archives over there. There's still the STFN Reloaded page that's up there with all the archives since January to September. And so that's really like the first days of the outbreak. Lots of interesting videos over there. You should check out our website, stfnreport.com. And look, it's been a while since we've done a lot of the classic broadcasts, but we try to mention the meat and potatoes in every show. And these people on television, among other things, are out to kill you. They're poisoning your food, your air, your water. Our food is illegal in most other countries because it makes children retarded. The chemicals they put on apples and inject in the chicken, it's been shown to make children retarded. It's banned in other countries. The fluoride makes people retarded. It's a neurotoxin. All the things that are in the air, especially, near the big cities, that's meant to kill people. These people are out to get you. And, why wouldn't there be a virus? When you think about it, they're poisoning everything. Why wouldn't they infect you with their virus as well? And as long as there's people like that out there, we're never going to be safe. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, the big breaking news is that, new Wiki Leaks is about to erupt. They got the laptop. They got Hunter Biden's laptop, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen some of what's on there, but you can bet that the best is being saved for last. This is going to trickle out just like in 2016. And as soon as, one story goes away, here comes another one. But it's starting nice. The air is heavier, Nick Smith. With all of this EMF and the 60 gigahertz, they're undoubtedly using some kind of energy weapons to make everything more difficult for people. As long as these death hours are out there, we're all at risk. If you're not shielding at home, if you don't have an EMF detector, I feel sorry for you. That's why we've been pushing it for over a year. If you don't have an EMF 390 or some type of EMF detector, you're really missing out. Check it out on stfnreport.com. Get one today while you still can. But, given all of the energy weapons that are out there, you can't rule it out. With the EMF 390, it has a spectrum analyzer, and you can look at the most dangerous frequencies, which are between 30 and 300 kilohertz, and you can get a reading from that spectrum, and it's something like 5 or 10 milliwatts wherever you go. Extremely low frequency radiation that travels through everything, including pretty much mountains. But everybody's getting dosed with all sorts of radiation right now, and some of it you can shield for, but others you really can't. There's no stopping the ultra low frequencies. You'd have to be like in a doomsday bunker. As long as all of these antennas are out there, as long as they're pumping people full of vaccines and spraying the food with poisons and erecting death towers around you and the works, it is what it is. So we could spend all day on, how cell towers have a range of 200 miles, how people in the 90s and early 2000s, had, internet, maybe not at these speeds, but had internet, had voice. No problemo. You don't need a death tower, in front of everybody's, front yard. But it's coming. 50-foot death towers in everybody's neighborhood. So as long as they're doing that, you really can't rule anything out. All of a sudden, there's more death towers and there's a mysterious illness. What could it be? As As long as this current system stays intact, we're all in danger. There's no other way to describe it. This system has to go, one way or another. This New World Order Skull and Bones 322 system has to go. And right now, I mean, there's a whole new generation of enemies. You're familiar with the old names of, the old New World Order, but now we got Zuckerberg. Now we got Bezos. Now we got Bill Gates. And, these new billionaires with their technology are basically becoming a breakaway civilization, and they're looking at us like cattle grazing in the pasture, waiting for the slaughterhouse. Moo, cows. That's the new enemy. And if there's going to be a slaughter, if there's going to be a war, it better be now rather than when they're rolling out their Robocops, their Terminators, and their drones. These people look shady now. They're going to look even worse in the future. Don't take any chances with terrorists. Don't take any chances with communists. We are not a communist nation. We've never been friendly to communists. Really. That's not who we are. But now we have the enemy within the gate, and they're running the show. They own the television. They own the fake book. They own everything. This is a clear and present danger. Everybody can see it, but nobody can act. There needs to be an event that crystallizes this movement and brings us to the next chapter. 1776 2.0. We need a Christian homeland, ladies and gentlemen. We deserve to be governed by Christians. We're a Christian country. There's a church in every town. Our founding documents are Christian. The separation of church and state was to make sure that Catholics and Protestants couldn't pass laws against each other. It wasn't so that, atheists and Luciferians like Anton LaVey and Marina Abramovich could rule the country and oppress Christians. That is not what this country is about. And until we're free of these Luciferians, until we're free of these child molesters, we're not free. Don't you dare and claim that you're free out there. You have no free speech. You can't even really go outside really anymore. They've infected the place. It's only going to get worse. They want to, mandate their vaccines. They want to inject you with their mark of the beast. They want to make sure that, there's no way out. We got to stop them before it's too late. This is a holy war against the devil, and we are all living saints. This is what we're called to do. And when the saints come marching in, ladies and gentlemen, that's when we can get our country back. Don't let these people on television persuade you that being an American is a crime. It is not a crime to be an American. It is not a crime to be a Christian. What is criminal is being one of these Luciferian crackheads, these communist sellouts that have sold their souls to the devil. That is a crime. Suffer not a witch to live, ladies and gentlemen. We've been too double-minded, too willing to compromise, too willing to accept the devil in our own country. How are we supposed to fight evil when evil runs our country? That's not who we are. Look at what they've done to our people. Everybody's a crackhead now, pretty much. It's not just Hunter Biden. They've glorified violence and sin and evil, and they've made it mainstream. They've contaminated the minds of millions of people. These Luciferians have to go. There will be no compromise. This will not end until they are deported to Mexico or Canada or Guantanamo. I don't care. They have to go. We need free states again. Right now we've got 50 slave states. Enslaved by the devil. It's a full-blown occupation. Not one free state in America not one free citizen in America. How dare you sit there and do nothing? The door will open. The opportunity will come. Don't look back. Don't hesitate. Leave doubt behind. And you'll see the glitches in the matrix for yourselves. If you're listening to this, you are the resistance.
True that.